Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Foreign Affairs, Senator Muhammad Ishaq Dar, is in the United Kingdom today on an official visit. Yesterday, the Deputy Prime Minister met with Secretary of State for Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Affairs, David Lammy. They reviewed the state of bilateral relations and discussed regional issues of common interest. Discussions focused on the importance of a strong Pakistan-UK partnership, advancing the wide-ranging bilateral agenda, and promoting Pakistan-UK cooperation in the context of United Nations and Commonwealth. Today, the Deputy Prime Minister will meet with Deputy Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Angela Rayner. The Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister will also engage with members of the UK Parliament and representatives of the Pakistani community in the UK. Last week, Foreign Secretary Muhammad Cyrus Sajjad Qazi led the Pakistan delegation at the 50th session of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers in Cameroon. At the CFM, the Foreign Secretary shared Pakistan's perspective on the dire situation in Gaza and the West Bank and the resultant humanitarian crisis, the importance of preventing further escalation in the Middle East, the right to self-determination of the people of Jammu and Kashmir, imperatives of solidarity and unity of the Ummah, and the challenges of climate change, terrorism, and rising Islamophobia and xenophobia. The Foreign Secretary also attended the meeting of the OIC Contact Group on Jammu and Kashmir, held on the sidelines of the Foreign Ministers' meeting. He briefed the OIC Contact Group on the evolving situation in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and its attempts to consolidate its occupation in violation of the relevant UN Security Council resolution by creating an environment of intimidation and fear. The Council of Foreign Ministers reaffirmed its consensus on Jammu and Kashmir dispute by declaring that the final settlement of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions and a UN-supervised plebiscite is indispensable for durable peace and stability in South Asia. The Yaoundé Declaration also renewed solidarity with the people of Jammu and Kashmir and expressed full support to their right to self-determination. The OIC Contact Group on Jammu and Kashmir, that consists of representatives from Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Azerbaijan, and Niger, also discussed the situation in IIOJK. The contact group reaffirmed support for the Kashmiri people's struggle for the realization of their right to self-determination. It called for an early and peaceful resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the relevant UN Security Council resolution and as per the aspirations of the Kashmiri people. In its joint communique, adopted unanimously, the contact group underlined the durable peace and stability in South Asia remained contingent upon the final settlement of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions and aspirations of the Kashmiri people. We welcome the pronouncements of the Council of Foreign Ministers and the contact group on the Jammu and Kashmir dispute. Pakistan vehemently condemns the assault by the Israeli occupation forces on the West Bank city of Jenin and the refugee camps in Jenin and Tulkaram, which have resulted in numerous casualties and the widespread destruction of civilian infrastructure. The indiscriminate use of military force by the Israeli occupation forces raises serious concerns under the principles of proportionality and distinction, which are the core tenets of international humanitarian law as enshrined in the Geneva Conventions and their additional protocols. Targeting of individuals sheltered in refugee camps is yet another breach of international humanitarian law by the Israeli occupation forces. This demonstrates their contempt for international law and the basic tenets of decency and acceptable international behavior. Pakistan calls for an immediate cessation of these raids, masqueraded as military operations in the West Bank. We believe that the path to lasting peace cannot be achieved through aggression. We call on UN Security Council to play its role in preventing Israeli occupation forces from further attacks against civilians, holding Israel accountable for its war crimes, and taking effective measures to protect the Palestinian people. Now, an announcement. The 23rd meeting of the Ministers for the Foreign Economic and Foreign Trade Activity of the SCO member states will be held in Islamabad on 12th of September. In its capacity as the chair, Pakistan has extended invitations to the head of ministries responsible for foreign economic and foreign trade activities of all SCO member countries. The meeting of the ministers responsible for foreign economic and foreign trade activity is a regular annual mechanism of SCO and plays an important role in promoting economic cooperation within SCO by overseeing implementation of the provisions outlined in the Program of Multilateral Trade and Economic Cooperation of SCO member states. I thank you.